Yo guys, welcome back to my channel. Yes, so today's video is going to be one that I haven't done for a while, which, let me tell you, the last time I did one of these videos, it would have been on Videomas Day 15 for 2021, which was my Beverly Hills Cop trilogy ranking. Yes, so today's one is going to be a Scooby-Doo early 2000s live action Duology ranking thing. I know it's probably going to be really short, probably pointless to record, but yeah. Yes. So let's do this. We'll be right back. Yes. So we're back. For you, it was literally 2 seconds or something. Yes. So the way I'm going to do this is how I've done it many times with all of my other ranking videos. I'm going to be going from lowest to highest ranked thing. Yes. Which, I don't know, this might be a bit decisive or a bit controversial from what you guys think, but for me, yeah. Remember, it's my opinion, not yours, so if I put let's say the original Scooby-Doo from 2002, at the top, and you don't like that, yeah, it's my opinion. So just let me know down below what your opinions are as well, or what your rankings is too. Yes, so starting at number 2, because they were gonna make 3, but the box office wasn't good enough for them to warrant making a third one. Yes. So in second place is the first one from 2002, which is just called Scooby-Doo. Yeah, which was filmed in the Gold Coast in Australia, which is where I'm from. I'm from Australia, not the Gold Coast. Yes. So, I find that something that is pretty cool about the movie. But yeah. So now let's get on to the actual reason why it's second. I will say that there is a lot of good things for the movie that I really did enjoy. I will say the main cast of Fred, Daphne, Velma, and Shaggy all were really portrayed really well, which Fred was done by Freddie Prinze Jr. Sarah Michelle Gellar was Daphne, who is now been married to Freddie Prinze Jr. for 20 years, I think. Linda Cardellini played Velma, which is the nerdier one from the group, And then you've got Matthew Lillard, who has actually been voicing Shaggy Norville Shaggy Rogers from 2010 in basically any medium, like video games, short films, animated movies. He's been in some other things, but yeah. So but except he didn't come back, or they didn't bring him back for the 2020 movie Scoob, which, probably if you're on this movie side of YouTube and stuff, you probably know that they didn't call him back and all that. You're not going to go into that. Yes. So another good part was the supporting cast from that movie, which I watched this movie on the 30th of October, which would be 2 days ago for you when this comes out today. Yeah, the supporting cast was really good as well. You had Rowan Atkinson, Isla Fisher. Yeah, it was definitely a comedy. You could definitely tell that it was meant to be more higher rated, our MA15 version, or yeah. So there's definitely a lot of those jokes that seem to still slide in. But yeah, it was really enjoyable. Like I said, the whole cast was really fit their roles well. They were perfect, should I say? Yeah, and then Rowan Atkinson played his normal role of being a little funny character who, when he was on screen, he provided laughs every time, or from my opinion, yes. So Into number one. Oh wait, yeah. So let me tell you just what Scooby-Doo, the 2002 one, was about before I jump into Scooby-Doo 2. Just so if you haven't seen it before. Yes. So it's basically that Mystery Inc. have gone their separate ways before the movie. They've been apart, but then they receive an invitation to Spooky Island, which is the one that Rowan Atkinson's character, Emil Monteverus, yeah, he owns, and then like the others have, but no one knows that the other ones have been invited. Yes. So then they show up, and then the amusement park just has a lot of weird shit going on. So yeah, then they reform, and then that's what happens. Yeah. So as you probably would be able to tell now, in number one, it is Scooby-Doo 2, Monsters Unleashed, which that might be something surprising to you guys, just because, like, I don't know, I see a lot of the reviews saying that it's not as good as the first one, but it's still, like, on similar level, which I think everyone would have wanted to have seen a third one, which could still happen, you know, but it's unlikely. Yeah, one thing I was really surprised about to hear, that James Gunn, the director of Guardians and stuff, he was the writer of both of them. Yeah. So the second one was basically about where Mystery Inc., which is the Scooby-Doo gang, they get invited to a grand opening of a Coolsville Museum of Criminology, which then has all their villains' costumes in boxes, or like sealed. I don't know what you call them. Yeah, you know what I mean. Yeah, and then a masked villain shows up who then just starts to cause havoc all over the movie. So yeah. And then, like, I will say that a couple of the cast from the original movie didn't seem as that down or interested in doing this. But yeah, you could still see they were committed to it. Yeah. So you had the 4 come back, but then you also did have the addition of Seth Green, who's voiced a lot of characters on Family Guy, and he was in the Austin Powers movies as well. Yeah, and then you had Alicia Silverstone, who was in Clueless. Yeah, you got Peter Doyle. Yeah. And then another thing that makes this movie better is that this literally makes Matthew Lillard be like the perfect Shaggy in anything again. It's like he just ups it, because like he has more time or more screen time in this movie to show that, you know, that Scooby and Shaggy aren't actually useless to the team. So yeah, I will say it again. So like number 2 was the first Scooby-Doo from 2002, and then in number 1 was Scooby-Doo 2 Monsters Unleashed, which came out in 2004. And yeah, so I'll say that they're both enjoyable movies. I'm actually pretty sure I gave them the exact same rating of maybe 3.5 out of 5, which that is good. That's more than normal or more than average. Yeah, so like there wasn't much difference to change the rating. So 1 could have been higher than 2, but I think since I watched 2 second, it is more, you know, like the newer to my brain and stuff. Yeah, so thanks for watching this video, guys. If you enjoyed this kind of movie content or sports content from me, you can click the little red subscribe button somewhere down below here. Yeah, you can, but I'm not forcing you to do that at all. So yes, thanks for watching. I'll see you hopefully maybe on the weekend for more FPL stuff. See ya.